What's going on, guys and girls? Gamster here, coming at you for another video today. We're going to be talking about Mass Effect. Now, I want to talk about the possibilities of the next Mass Effect, since I just got done playing the first one. So I really want to discuss. Now, there's going to be spoilers in this, so anyone that has not played the rest of the game, do not watch this video. It is going to be spoilers. So, okay, you've been warned. Are you ready? You sure? Are you very sure? Okay, let's go ahead and just get this done, right? So, my predictions as well as my thoughts on the game, I really don't believe that we are going to be seeing the Reapers again. I think the Reapers are not going to be in there. I know that there's a connection between the Reapers as well as the Cat because of what the Cat are doing to people that they capture for exhilaration. They are turning, whether it be Angara or Solarian or Turian and possibly even Krogan, into their own experiments as well as their own species. It really does remind me of the Collectors in a way. So, and I really did like the Collectors in Mass Effect 2. Mass Effect 2 was my favorite game of the franchise. It was just really amazing, and I'm hoping that they reveal more species that are coming into the next one, because the ones that were unable to be there was the Quarians. I want to see if any of the characters are going to be possibly, they may have another love interest or people that were from the original Mass Effect. I really doubt we're going to see Tali. If we got to see Tali, that would be amazing to see some new familiar faces. But here's the thing, is that everyone knows and from the status of the way it's going, they all think that the Milky Way is destroyed by the Reapers. That's the reason why that this was the last shot for humanity as well as any type of species, that this was the last chance to have a new life and a new system to discover new species. And the only new species we discovered was the Angara, and they have an ongoing war with the Cat. And we also realized that the Remnant, the ones that created the Remnant, was the ones that created the Angara. So again, that's spoilers again, so be aware, because those are spoilers. And it just really disappointed me when we only got to see one type of species. I really want to see how far your characters are going to go, whether you play as Sarah Ryder or Scott Ryder, to the new heights of where they're going to go, and if they're going to expand the universe as well as possible issues that's going to be there, because there's still issues with the Krogan, as well as with the Krogan, the Turians, as well as the Solarians, because of what happened in the Milky Way. There are ways that you could have handled that into this game, and I think, out of my opinion, I handled it the best, because I made sure that every single species had a voice on the council of this brand new council. That we had a human, a Turian, a Solarian, a Krogan, as well as a Angara. Now, when a Quarian gets there, of course, when they're going to the Pathfinder, because the Pathfinder has mainly the last word, because the Pathfinder is like, okay, you know, they're going to go by the council, but they're also, the council's going to go to the Pathfinder and go, okay, what do we do? So that, I really do think that's going to happen, because the Quarians, of course, had a seat on the council anyway. So I really don't see why they wouldn't have a seat on the console, because that, to me, I think every species should have a seat on it. Now, if I remember correctly, the main three that had a seat on the console was human, Solarian, and Turian in the original for the Citadel. But to me, if they're going to redo this, I think that, out of my opinion, they all need to have a seat on the console for every single species. That way they have a voice, they have reason, and of course there's going to be disagreements, there's going to be agreements. Mainly there's going to be more disagreements with the Krogan, because of the way their beliefs are, the way they live, but with the way that I think you choose your character to go, there's going to be good issues or bad issues depending on what situations you put yourself in. So whether you made whatever choices you made, it's going to affect more likely in the next game. I know that's how it normally goes into the first three anyway, and you get a fresh start, and that's, I think, what's really cool. And I think whatever decisions you made in this one is going to go into the second, possibly third. They did say there's going to be fresh new three, so or I could be wrong. I think it was three, but I know more than likely we're going to get a second one. I know that we're going to go further into the Cat's origin of where they come from. Now what we could do, or what they can do, is that if the cat may have a huge surgical attack onto the Nexus, as well as your other homeworlds that you have. But the thing of it is that the cat it's only one race, and you have all these other races that's going to put a big fight. And that's what I think is going to be really strange, is like what makes the cat so special, where, you know, yes, of course they have all these technology, but what are they going to do to make sure that you are going to have issues? So I really don't think it's going to be that much of an issue unless you're not fully prepared to go up against them, because you're still technically at war with the cat. The cat just now retreated since you took over Meridian. So I really only see the only reason that the cat's going to be able to take issues if they get someone that's working for them into the Nexus and be able to get the Nexus down. That way they can infiltrate it and do something like that, the way Umbrella did, or not Umbrella, but oh man, I can't think of the name right now. Freaking shit, I can't think of the name for the life of me, guys. The one you were looking for in Mass Effect 2 and 3. But it was really crazy to see like this new race that's just trying to basically make itself the dominant species in that galaxy. And we may visit the home world at some point in the second one, or if they do a third one. I hope to see what the home world will look like. Obviously, the Archon was not a leader. I think he was just a general. I think he was like Saren in a way. He really reminded me of Saren because of him doing his own thing, even though, because in the game you see from higher up, one of the ones was telling him that they do not agree with you. He says, well, they're going to agree with me after what I do. So he really did remind me of Saren, because Saren wanted to do his own thing after he was indoctrinated. So that's the reason why I really considered Archon to be really like Saren in the first one. So in the second one, I think it's going to be where you're going to take your team, whoever was going to be left on your team, or whoever wants to be still on your team, and be like, okay, we're with you to take down the leadership of the cat, as well as whatever, because your team, as well as the other Pathfinders that you now have, they are with you no matter what, because they know that the Nexus, they're going to make dumb rules, and if they do dumb rules, you're going to do your dumb thing anyway. You're still going to go by your own rules as well as your own plays, because you got to do what is best for yourself, as well as for your team, as well as for all the species that is counting on you. So I really do believe that there's going to be a lot of brand new stuff in the next one. I think we're going to possibly visit the cat homeworld. We're going to see the Quarians. We're going to see new characters, new love interests. We're going to see new plants, of course. We're going to see new weaponry. We're going to see new issues. We're going to see new allies, possibly, hopefully, another species other than the Angara. Maybe while traveling to the cat homeworld, we're going to visit another species that the cat was trying to take over before they started a war with the Angara. That's going to be really interesting to see. I have a lot of speculations, and that was just most of what came into my head. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below, what you guys think about this, as well as what your theories are for the next one. Do you think we're going to visit the cat homeworld? Do you think we're going to learn more about the cat? Do you think we're going to see the Quarians? Do you think we're going to have something fresh and similar to the new one? Let me know again what you guys think about the comments below, as well. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Always appreciate it for likes and dislikes, and as well, all my links are down in the description below as normal. So go check me out on Instagram, Twitter. I'm always posting videos. I'm always doing something. So go check me out. I will message you guys. If you guys message me, I always try to message everyone who contacts me to make new basically make new friends, and anybody that wants to talk to me, I'm more willing to talk to with you guys. So nevertheless, have a good day, have a good night, wherever